Oh, it's been a while since you've seen me like this. G'day everyone. It is Neo here, and I've come back for a review that I've been waiting for a very long time. This is probably one of the most self-anticipated reviews I want to do for a while. I'm just going to cleanse my palate there real quick, because this is something that is very special to me. I'm at Brendan Park, which is a shopping centre in Melbourne, and I wanted to do this review about, nearly a year ago. Because of COVID I couldn't go, but finally, now that things have opened up and I've come down here, decided, well, I've got to do it now because I won't be living down here for much longer. So, without any further ado, there is a bakery at this shopping centre called Top Bakery. It's run by this lovely Vietnamese woman, as it's a Vietnamese bakery. And as you can imagine, this is the Vietnamese barbecue pork roll that they do. And just, before I start, look at the sheer size of this Titanic of a roll. Like, look at this. This is mental. It's absolutely mental. It's a huge roll. I saw her go and get a massive, thigh piece of the pork, and then went back and got more because it wasn't enough. Like, it was already about, this much of meat, and then she got a little bit more. I was like, bloody hell, for $7.50. Actually insane value. I'm just like, look at this. This is actually just insane. Like, how do they make money? But anyway, let's get into it. Now, this thing's a bit of a mess because it's so gigantic. So I've got to create a landing pad for all the bloody stuff's going to fall out. So I've got to have to eat a bit of the bread. You can hear that crunch. This is very fluffy, delicate roll. Fantastic crust. And I haven't even had any innards of the actual roll yet. I'm going to just crush it a bit so I'm not, And this is going to be the first bite. Absolutely spectacular. It has been a very long time since I've had one of these rolls, and because of that, it's been quite special to actually come back and grab one of these. So someone next to me is trying to get into their car, make sure they're not hitting it. Anyway, and just look at like, it's a piece of art. Like, look at it. It's a piece of art that's inside this roll. So much meat, so much of everything else. It is quite spectacular, and obviously the meat itself, extremely tender, full of flavour. She's not light on, the person who makes it, this lady. She's not light on with the sauces or anything. So, not too heavy, it's been curated. It's been perfect amount. Like, the R&D that's gone into this roll is phenomenal. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it's still this good. I was really worried because the bakery went away for about 4 months under renovations, and they came back, and I thought, oh no, they're going to go because they did the renovations and then COVID happened. I'm like, gee, that's a lot of potential lost business, but I'm so glad they're still here. A big piece of both coriander and spring onion, just all colliding and to make this extremely fantastic dance of flavours in your mouth. There's sweet chili sauce in here. There is a special, what I can only assume is like a pate kind of paste they put on. Connects and just goes well with this meal so much. It's just fantastic. All the salads are fresh. Apologies. And like all good Vietnamese pork rolls, they drizzle this, it's kind of like an oyster hoisin sauce, but it's not. It's like nearly like a plum sauce I don't know what it is, but it's similar to those flavours. And it just ties everything together. Like, this is just fantastic. And for $7.50, like, the price is what gets me. This is most of my lunch. And I haven't had one of those for ages, and I'm kind of feeling full already. I'm not even halfway through it. It's fantastic. It truly is. They do bread there and everything. It's a normal bakery, but this is definitely their star prize. This is actually incredible. I mean, I'll just show you another cross section. Like, just have a look of how much content is in this roll. Like, this is I can still see meat until about where my finger is. There's a good 1.5 inches of, content in there. And I've dropped a bit of salad on my bloody lap. Well, it's just fantastic. And I'm really glad they didn't go away, thanks to due to COVID. And it is really a treat to enjoy such a lovely meal. And just everything about it. It's just let's go step by step. The salads are fresh, very fresh. The meat is just fantastic. They cook the meat. From what I understand, they cook the meat from very early in the morning, and then they let it sit in the bain-marie, just stewing in its own fat and whatever sauces they want to flavour it with for hours, right? Not in the. It's hot enough so it's not in the danger zone, so it's not like got to be contaminated and all that, but just enough, and they pressure. It's just that meat is fantastic. I wouldn't go here at 4 o'clock and buy one. Obviously, it's probably been there for a bit longer. That I'm here about midday, so it's perfect. The meat is at its peak at this time. The rolls are just excellent. Fluffy rolls with fantastic crunch is what you want. And surprisingly quite spacious. Obviously, with the roll being fluffy, there's a lot more room to put more contents in the inside. So plenty of salad and plenty of meats to be put in there. So I kept looking at the sandwich. I was trying to reference it. And the sauces. They've got the 4 different types of things going on there. There's a layer of, I can presume is margarine. Then there's this kind of like pork pate. Still not sure what it is, but it's a very subtle flavour, quite nice. Then there's a sweet chili sauce, and then there's kind of this plum hoisin sauce that goes on with it. And the sweet chili's got a bit of a kick to it, which is good if you like a bit of spice. But you can ask without the chili, but I always ask with it. Excellent roll. At a very affordable rate. You'll get much more enjoyment and fulfillment out of that than you would say get something at McDonald's or Subway. Just so incredible. I've had their pies and sausage rolls before. They're decent, but this roll is incredible. If you ever enter the side of East Melbourne and you want lunch and you happen to be even 20 minutes away from this shopping centre, Brandon Park, worth going. It's at the top, right next to Aldi. Can't recommend it enough. Absolutely wonderful roll, and it truly is a beacon of salvation for those in hunger and those desperate for a Vietnamese roll. Anyway, this is Nia Reviews. I haven't done one of these in a while, but it's been pretty good to get back into it, and I'll try and do some more in the future. Absolutely recommend it. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I do stream on Twitch now. It's something I've been doing a little bit just for fun. But I don't do the Neo persona. I mean, well, this is me. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you next video. I didn't stop. Stop. Why isn't it stopping?